Dallas, Texas, and the Texas State Fair. A football setting unlike any other. The Cotton Bowl cut in half. 50% crimson, 50% burnt orange. The Sooners and the Longhorns have played here since 1932. Today, they battle for the golden hat and bragging rights, and the outcome of this game can echo for a long time. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Oklahoma Sooners offense will be the first up today. And here we go. This is fun. An atmosphere unlike any other in the middle of a state fair. It's crimson and cream against the burnt orange.
And Chris, for people that have never been here to watch this, you're right. We're right in the middle of the Texas State Fair. Big Texas out there. We got corn dogs. We got fried, any kind of food you can imagine. This is one of the best settings there is in college football.
First play of the drive, they look to the right. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right. but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
With 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The Sooners will line up to kick it away. On a punt now for the first time today. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Longhorns offense gets their first crack now. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
Talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
Play action here on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Last time they played, it was Longhorns in a beatdown, horns up. The Sooners have not forgotten about that.
Yeah, I'll never forget that. To see the Cotton Bowl half empty because all the OU fans had left early and all the Texas fans singing their songs in pride after that victory.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side, they went and grab that hat, Kirk, and they take a picture that lasts a lifetime.
And Chris, think about it over the years, all the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big one. Baker Mayfield, Vince Young, and it goes back and forth.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders in this defense.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Brought down, the broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Encroachment. Defense. Mental mistake by the defense, a 5-yard penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To the air. It's Hawkins. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab, and the gain just good enough for a first down. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Hoping for another chapter in this tremendous rivalry, Kirk. They've been playing since 1900.
Yeah, that's really what makes college football what it is. And I think all the concern with the realignment was we would potentially lose games like this. It's great to see Texas and OU still be playing for many years to come.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to chuck it again. Running back has it on a screen now. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Receiver in motion now. It's a draw to the back. Good enough for first down yardage.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to throw. It's Manning. Trying to extend the play. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Oh, really nice by the big fella there, defensive tackle. He never bought into that play-action fake and went right in for the quarterback and brought him down.
Must convert here on 3rd down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That pass is hauled in over the middle. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Return of 1 down. Sets up the next drive. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
A quick juke. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And the Sooners trying to cash in here in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Some hard running there through a tackle. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? Back to throw. It's Hawkins. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Long enough and good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Dropping back. It's Manning. Quick throw complete to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And they'll use the ground game here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Trying to catch the defense with the draw. The junior able to bring him down quickly. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. 1st half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Pressure is coming. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. And they come up with something here. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And now the running back's got it again. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. High completion sets up an important third down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on third down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line, they get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. The sure hands, it's Gibson.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
That's caught. It's 4. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kirk.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And the running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Makes a quick catch. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Handed off for a draw. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. The back's got it. We're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And now the handoff. Fighting him off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Sooners will have to kick this away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And this is an ugly shank. And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot this ball about the 30. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to pass, it's Manning. Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Gets into space at the 50. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And this pass is caught. Touchdown, Longhorns. Strong game by this quarterback.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
From their own 7, it's now 2nd and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back in cover 3, the center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Long March will kick it deep to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First down here for this offense. They get the second half started with the running play. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Tailback with another carry. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Clark. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Now it's second down here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. And the freshman able to get home with the sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's time they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker as kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Sooners offense is back out on the field. So here's the first play of the drive now, the beginning of the 41. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fights through a tackle. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looking to pass, it's Hawkins. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make
it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. An inside give now from the shotgun. They bring him down right at the 20.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Quick throw to the left side, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Sooners will have to punt this one away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And they've got the returner corralled. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the grab. It's 4. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And here's the handoff. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Texas. And they will claim the second half lead.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point up and good, so it's 28-24. kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. There's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And now they run the draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? On 1st down, it's play action. Moves left out of the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. A wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down play coming up for this offense. And there's the handoff. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain degree. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold it, open.
costly hold nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Hawkins. The pocket breaking down. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
The Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Not much on that play, brought down short. Offense getting set. It's second down. To the air, it's Manning. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, second and goal. We're going to score with a run to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about a four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Dropping back, it's Manning. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Fights off a defender. As the first down is still going. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The shotgun handoff here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down.
Well, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Trying to find some room. It's Gibson.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive. Working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can. But the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Scanning the field. It's Manning. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Motion now from the tight end. Running play called on 3rd and short. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Hands off to the fullback. And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And at 1st down, they go right back to him. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
And the Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Movement here from the tight end. The shotgun running play call. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Hawkins. It's a quick grab. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Makes the grab. It's 4. He's found some room at the 45. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. A pre-snap motion from the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Manning. He's running out of time here. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game flip. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Looking to scramble. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson.
It's a good job here to be able to catch that ball, but let's give credit to the defense for making that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Heading left after the handoff. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught quickly. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
1st and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And the freshman brings him down quickly. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Getting set to kick off after extending the lead with the field goal. The offense knows they have a long way to go and not much time to get there. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Eludes the rush. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. No press here. The defense backing away. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
It's 3rd down.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The pass rush closing in. Bringing pressure. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can.
It's 2nd down.
Here's the 2nd down play. To throw, it's Hawkins. Pressure is coming. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.